My name is Omo Nyame for all those that wanna know. Got a YouTube Snap and Insta that I named the Omo Show, where I clearly spit the flow, show you around the life I chose. So add me if you wanna see how far the story goes.
Peace, my beautiful family. Welcome to the Omo Show. I'm Omo, the Afrocentric Creatrix, here to raise the vibrations of the entire Black nation. And here's Kamaria Omalewa. I don't have a saying for her yet. I don't have her saying yet, so y'all gotta come back and stay in tune for that one. So today we're here to make a video on how and why we started to do our weaning. She now just turned a year on December 13th, so happy belated birthday to her. My birthday was the 18th, if y'all didn't know, so happy belated birthday to me too. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about the process, why I started doing it. Really the main reason that I started weaning her is because it started to get harder for me to make her demand, because I didn't have a lot of frozen milk. I didn't have any frozen milk. I still don't. So I was pumping every single day. Thank you, baby. I love you too. I was pumping every single day to make the next day's needs. And this became very extraneous. I'm up in the middle of the night having to do it. I'm just tired. You know, another reason, or the other main reason, is just because she started getting older and she can assert what she wants more now. And with that, sometimes she becomes a little aggressive, and not even a little. She gets aggressive with me on what she wants. And I didn't want her to be getting all, I didn't want her to keep being so aggressive with me over my own body. You know, it made me feel like, girl, this is my body. I want my body back. You know, you're not going to be forcing me. You're not going to be fighting with me on me doing something for you. Like, so, and then another thing is just a part of this mama journey, you know, postpartum is a thing. And, you know, just wanting your body back. And, you know, as selfish as it might sound, I've literally haven't had my body for a whole year. So I think I can do something for myself as of now. And you mamas, y'all can too. So I've been talking to a lot of moms recently, and I know that it can be very hard to wean, especially for stay-at-home moms. So this is just my process. I do think that, I know for a fact that the fact that Kamaria goes to daycare is the main reason that it was as easy as it was for me to make the transition off her, the boob, getting her off the boob. So for those who are stay-at-home moms, it just has to be a thing where have someone involved, a friend, a family member, whoever. Someone has to be involved in the process in order to make it the easiest and the less stressful for you. Because basically, why it was so easy for me is, even if Kamaria did want some breast milk while she was at daycare, I wasn't there to hear it. I wasn't there to sit up there and fight with her about it. I didn't even know it was like la la land for me. So what I started doing is every week, because at first she was getting 4 bottles every day at daycare. It was about 16 ounces of milk that I would bring to daycare, spend it across 4 bottles. What I started doing was, she was already getting solid foods. I made sure that I sent enough solid foods for her to be able to eat those, and every week I just went down a bottle. So if she started with 4 bottles, the next week after that, it would be 3 bottles. The next week after that, it was 2 bottles. The next week after that, it was 1 bottle. And when she goes back to daycare after the break, she will be on 0 bottles. So yesterday, like I said, was her first day of not having the BOOB all day while she's been with me. So that was just a really, really great thing. I only did a night feed. At first, I wasn't sure if I was going to do night feedings, but I think that's going to work for now. Let's see how that goes. I'll feed at night, but just not feed throughout the day. So as you can see, she's drinking some milk now. So what I started doing was substituting my breast milk for almond milk. The reason I am spelling is because these babies are so smart, and if you have a trigger word, they will start to act like they want what you triggering them to want. So, yeah, so basically by doing that, like say for the first week when I just sent 3 bottles instead, it was only 1 bottle of of almond milk. So also what I was doing before that, just to let y'all know, was I was putting about 1 ounce of almond milk in with all of her breast milk. So that way she was kind of getting accustomed to the taste of almond milk before she just had a straight up bottle of almond milk. So, So the next week after that, after the 3 bottles and the 3 bottles of breast MILK, then the 1 bottle of almond MILK, I sent 2 bottles of breast MILK and then 2 bottles of almond MILK. And I had already started to transition her from having only 1 night feed on me, 1 nursing session right before she went to bed, and for the rest of the night, I will only offer almond MILK. I must say, the process is not easy in the beginning. Yes, the babies will cry. Even now, you see, she wants the boob, but at the end of the day, it's not something that I am offering to her. She knows that it's not an option. So she started to learn how to find other things to do. And until they get to that point where they realize it's not an option and they have to find other things to do, it will be hard. But you have to stick it through if it's something that you really want to do for yourself. Part of it for me is that, with my child, she didn't even have the ability to cuddle with me without wanting to just get on the BOOB. And that was stressful for me because sometimes I just want to cuddle. I don't want to have to always nurse you, So I started to learn as she got older, we have to find new ways of bonding. Nursing was a great way for us to bond, especially in the beginning when she was building her relationship with me and we were building trust and building security. But at the end of the day, you don't want that? Okay, here. You want your almond MILK? So yeah, it was a great way to bond and secure our relationship. But as she got older, she knows that I love her. She knows more than anything that I love her and I'm going to do anything for her. And we have to find other ways to bond. So I'm okay with just putting my foot down at this point. So that's pretty much been the process for me. And yesterday, I just didn't make it an option from the time that she woke up. See, right now she wants the boob. You're okay. We're going to eat breakfast in a minute. So, yeah, yesterday I just didn't even make it an option. I just offered almond MILK all day on top of offering all the food that she needed to make sure that all of her needs were met. And outside of that, when it came down to the night, she just really wasn't having it. She would not go to sleep without the BOOB. So I just gave her that feeding, and we're just going to do that for now until it shows that it doesn't work. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I really got to get her some breakfast so that way it doesn't be a harder process for me to continue this. Another thing is distract your children. If they are showing that they are bored or that they just want to cuddle or whatever, and they start to get in position for the BOOB, distract them. Find something else to do. Feed them, play with them, do something. But stand your ground, because at the end of the day, at some point, we do have to start setting boundaries for our relationships with our children. Someone is going to set the boundaries or someone's going to set the standards, and it's either going to be you or them. It can be a compromise, which it has been for me and her. But at the end of the day, if you continue to allow them to make their own standards, then that's what they're going to continue to do. Of course, if this is the first thing that they know, they don't want to ever stop feeding. Some kids don't. Some kids naturally wean. But at the end of the day, I knew that she wasn't going to be one of those ones that was going to do it at a year. So, because I was ready to be done, I gradually got her ready to be done. So that way now, she doesn't even really cry about it. Yesterday, she didn't cry at all about not having it because of the fact that I've been gently doing it incrementally. So I would try that if I was you, instead of doing the whole cold turkey thing, because that could be stressful for them and also very stressful for you. So just try it my way, or, do a mix of things that you feel is best. But I'm just telling you what works for me. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I love you, family. Say peace, love. Black power all day, every day. Ain't no other way. Peace.